Located at 1711 South Locust Street, Snap Fitness is your go-to gym for everyone from athletes to the casual exerciser. Featuring many cardio machines, free weights, and weight machines, Snap Fitness is your one-stop for a healthier lifestyle.
Welcome to In the Hoop. I'm George Ayoub with the very young Bobby Mills. Behind the camera, our buddy Zach May.
Who is young.
Who is young. Two of Zach's almost make one of us.
That's right.
Okay, enough about our ages. We're going to talk high school basketball. It's district tournament time.
Yes, oh boy, everybody's...
We're doing some guessing because we don't have the official lineups for some of the A and B boys, but we'll do the best we can.
Yes, and we always do.
We
try anyway.
We try. Stu has Grand Island Islanders going to Omaha Burke to play in the opening round. Now this year, the 1 and 2 seeds host the first round, and then the winners go to the higher seed.
Different. I don't think it's ever happened that way before.
No, I know. It's a little different.
That's a good draw, isn't it?
That's a pretty good draw. You know, Grand Island was 15th in the points. I mean, they were just, they could have had a home game.
I know.
It would have been nice. I don't know much about Burke. They're 12 and 10. The Islanders 10 and 12, about 0.7 away from each other. Pretty good gap there. If they win that ball game, more than likely they'll be traveling back to Norfolk, undefeated. But the Islanders played them really tough in January.
Well, I'll say they did. You know,
Had
Ben,
them on the ropes.
I wonder if Ben Reese is nervous about that team being unbeaten going into state. Of course, what are you going to do? Yeah, I would hope he lose
as
once.
you pointed out before we started here, Northeast took them to the wire,
Wow.
and they beat them by a point. That was at Norfolk.
Yeah.
The Islanders really played them tough, and one other team, I can't remember who, played them tough up in Norfolk, which is not an easy place to play.
No, that is crazy because if, you know, at least 2 teams have done it, might be a little bit of a vulnerable position there.
As we've talked about earlier in the season, Norfolk Prep and Omaha South have kind of distinguished themselves as the top 3. Little gap there.
Yeah.
If one of those teams would stumble, you know, you think, well, there's the wild card. But if 2 would stumble,
oh, boy.
one of those teams is not going to get in.
No.
So you know, that's there's some pressure at the top here.
Yeah, and I'm sure that their coaches have let them know that because like they said, Norfolk could possibly not get a wild card if they lose.
Yeah, so
that would be a shame.
It's interesting. I can't remember the last undefeated team.
I don't remember unless it was Central. They might have had a loss that year.
I don't think Central in all those years. I don't know if they were undefeated.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't recall that. So this is Norfolk's really on a pace now to make some history here.
Yeah, they are. I hope they do well.
One other thing we mentioned off the air: 2 Lincoln teams in the top 8.
That's good
Lincoln
to see,
High
George.
We're talking about power points here. Lincoln High comes in at 6 and Northeast at 8. So the basketball's kind of turned around there in the capital city.
I'm glad to see it. They used to be strong, and of course, when the teams split, you know, then Southeast Dynasty stopped, and Northeast.
So it looks like the Islanders will be traveling to Omaha Burke. Those games will be on I believe the 28th.
Yes.
And March 2nd, 3rd.
I hope they win. They've had a good
season.
They have a.
They're a fun team to watch.
Yes.
And of course they have a great scorer in Pierce Allman, the big guy inside, Joel Bill.
Great shot blocker.
Yeah, he's terrific. So the Islanders headed to Burke, it looks like. Class B boys, Northwest will be over in Wood River at the. I believe it's Wood River. I wrote this down. Yeah, Wood River. And they're going to play, these are my calculations, and of course I didn't do well in math. Mrs. Clausen,
I think you did.
Only junior high school, did everything she could, but God bless her. It looks like Northwest is going to be the 3, and they'll play Lexington. And I believe the way they work that, Adams Central at 1, Aurora at 2, will have a bye through the first game.
Okay.
And so that leaves Northwest against Lexington, Holdridge against Hastings. Northwest and Hastings very close in points. That could have been either way.
They
but,
are.
You know, the big thing there is if you get the 1 or the 2, you save a game.
Yep, that's true. There was a couple instances I did see where a seed jumped over the other one after the after the team, one team jumped over the other one after the seeds were drawn.
After the seeds were
But
drawn.
it did not involve a bye.
No,
So
right. And these are, and in these games will all be played at the same place.
Yep.
Yeah. So
B is traditional now. Yeah,
yeah.
we're doing that.
you know, I might be wrong on that. Maybe it's not at Wood River. I might have misspoke. In fact, I'm not sure where it is because they had not said exactly where this was.
Later today, I hope.
Historically, it's been at UNK.
Yep.
So that would depend on where the Lopers are playing. Central Catholic opens on Tuesday night. The boys against St. Paul
Again.
again. We're going to play a Saturday. We're going to play a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. That is at Wood River. They're at Northwest. The other side of that bracket is Central City and a 20-4 Wood River team.
Boy, they can shoot the ball.
Yeah. So Central Catholic, of course, Central Catholics played just a really tough schedule.
Yeah, they have.
I like them getting down to state and doing some work down there.
The other side is a cloud, just a mystery to me. With Gothenburg, Kozad, Kearney Catholic, Minute. I don't know who's going to take that.
Yeah, I don't either.
And they don't
Central
either.
Catholic has played Kearney Catholic, but the rest of those teams, we really don't have a lot of information about those teams. So.
Nope.
Yeah, Heartland Lutheran will be at Wood River. Finally, I got that right. They're 12-9. They're going to play a 13-9 Giltner team. This is the first
what a
time
matchup.
Heartland Lutheran's drawn a Giltner team in the boys' side of the bracket, where the matchup's pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
this is a 2-3 game, and Heartland Lutheran is we saw them out at their place. Zach and I did that game, and they can score the basketball, but they play good defense on the perimeter
That's
too.
nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really what they needed. And Lloyd Wagnitz knew it, but he just he had to teach that run and gun offense,
yeah.
And he was on the way back. That's good to see that.
Yeah.
That could be a great game.
It could be a great game. Of course, the winner is probably going to get Wilcox Hildreth, who's they're 20-1 and really flying high. They play a Silver Creek team that they should get by. So that kind of does it for the boys' side as we look ahead.
And
we're going to talk to the girls about the girls in the second half. The girls actually are kind of in the midst of things. We have some results on that end. So we'll talk girls districts right after this word from Snap Fitness.
Looking for added guidance in exercise or nutrition? Personal training is a great investment in your health and well-being. Located at 1711 South Locust Street, Snap Fitness has certified personal trainers that will get you the results you specifically want.
We're back within the hoop. George Ayu, Bobby Mills here. We're going to talk girls high school district basketball for a few minutes here. Of course, Central Catholics out there defeated by Wood River, and Heartland Lutheran girls drew Giltner, and that was a tough draw and got beat pretty handily there. Their seasons are over. So we're going to talk about Class A, Class B. That's the Islanders and the Northwest Vikings. The Islanders head to Fremont.
I didn't know. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They head to Fremont on Tuesday.
Minus Shepherd. So.
Minus Jess Shepherd. Fremont 15-6. Islanders 9-13. That's a 2-3 game.
Yep.
And Kearney is in that district. Kearney is the 1 seed. So it's a Jess Shepherdless Fremont team. They had some other nice players.
They did.
And they've done pretty well, since they haven't just imploded since she went down with the injury. Of course, we're talking about the All-American Jess Shepherd.
Yeah.
Went down with an injury in
that's tough.
December, I believe.
Yeah.
It was towards the end of December. So, the Islanders, they got a shot here.
If they put together a good game, they could. A couple of girls get hot shooting, and you never know.
You never know.
I bet they'd like to have a shot at Kearney. Another
One
chance.
more chance at Kearney. That would be great. Again, that game's on Tuesday. That's a 2-3. I would say a more interesting matchup, in my perspective, is the Class B 2-3 game. This is Northwest versus Hastings. We saw Hastings girls play, and Zach probably agrees. I was pretty impressed with the Hastings girls. They played really hard, and they have a quick little guard, Pankratz, I think her name was, and she's a junior and was all over the place. Shot well, but they boarded well, and they beat Grand Island. We saw that. They beat the Class A team.
I didn't know that.
And they beat them pretty easily. I think they kind of dominated at points in the game.
Coach Mays must be doing a good job.
Yeah, I was very impressed with him. So, and I was thinking, if they get that matchup with Northwest, that could be a tough game for the Vikings. I don't think they could be looking past them
all.
Yeah,
I had a Northwest and Hastings, and I don't recall I think Hastings must have improved a little bit. That's and
Well, they're 11-11, you know, and I really thought that the Islanders, you know, the bigger Class A team, you know, played a much tougher schedule. I thought the Islanders would take it to them, but no, Hastings played a good ball game. So, you know, that'll be an interesting. That game is at Senior High.
That's and Northwest girls just blew a big lead against Aurora Saturday night. I'm sure Mike's not happy about that,
right.
But that's going to be a great matchup.
And it's a great matchup, and, you know, and it's a first game in the district matchup. You know, it's not like you get your feet wet. I mean, you got to be ready to play ball, and so I mean, I think Hastings, if they bring that A game again, they'll give the Vikings.
Well, beat Grand Island Senior High. My
gosh, I think they'll be able to. That'll be a great matchup.
I think it's Holdrey's a top seed there.
Yeah,
okay.
Holdrey's be the top seed in that district.
BJ Blaze, huh?
Yeah, BJ Blaze has it going there at Holdrey's, former Islander assistant coach.
Yeah, a good coach.
So get out and see a high school basketball game. We're in the middle of districts. Next week we'll talk we might know. I'm trying to remember if the girls go through the weekend. I don't know if will we know.
Well, we might know who the state tournament field is.
Might
well,
know
we
the
probably
field, but at 10:30 on a Monday morning, we might not know the matchups. Nothing. Zach is laughing at me. I'm over there always complaining about that.
It's a little late this year with the new formula for A, so
yeah, they'll get it figured out. So anyway, we'll be back next Monday. We'll talk basketball again, high school basketball. For Zach Mayhew behind the camera, Bobby Mills. Thanks, buddy. I'm George Ayers.
Fitness on Demand gives Snap Fitness members 24/7 access to classes in yoga, dance, spinning, kickboxing, and much more. Fitness on Demand gives members a chance to change their workout daily to achieve better results.